Hey everyone, this is GK715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, well, how do I say this? Well, we managed to get our Crimson Lockwing back, we got a sword, we also, well, but once we won the ceremony, there was, well, we did got the sailcloth from Zelda, of course, but apparently we lost her. Yeah, apparently she fell down from the, from the sky from a black tornado. And so, well, now it's up to her to find her. But, of course, we're supposed to go back in bed. We're supposed to. But, there was a mysterious robotic voice that woke up, apparently late at night. So, let's go, and, of course, see what's the problem. So, guess we know we gotta follow this thing. So, the colors on well, we gotta follow this spirit. Well, now we're gonna go out in Skyloft at night, which is not really uncommon for hub worlds to go on night, really, because Castle Town was one of them. Anyway, let's go follow the spirit. The door gates are locked. They can't do not much. All right, let's go. Follow the spirit. Hey, look, a remlet. Whoa! Oh, you're feisty. Whoa! Yeah, at night, remlets will become aggressive. I hate to do this, but smack it at least like 2 times, and then it'll stop attacking. Yeah, remlets are cannot be killed. I will say they cannot be killed, so do not. Oh wait, actually, yeah, they cannot be killed. But as you know, we can only incapacitate them by scaring them. Only way how we can do it. Also, when it's nighttime, monsters run rampant around here, like in Skyloft. They run rampant around at night. So at night you'll be seeing keys, choo-choos, many other monsters will start appearing at night. So it's best that we be careful, of course, on what we're doing. Let me see here. Yeah, check on something else. I need to check on something as well. There we go. More keys, of course. Great. There we go. There we go. Oh, that choo-choo fell down down there. Let's go jump up here. Okay, there are yet again more choo-choos. Let's go slash them down. Let's climb up here. But also that sword spirit, but that spirit, this one that we're following. I only know one object had those colors before. But I just can't seem to put my fingers on it. Where was that thing? Alright. Let's go here. Inside the statue of the goddess. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. 5 is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is burning you to carry. Come, you must take this sword as the one chosen by my creator. It is your destiny. Strange dreams troubling your sleep. My sudden appearance. Uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept the sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Yep. So it looks like we met up with Fi, which Fi is also one of my other favorite companions in The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, well, but I mean, she's gonna get a bit annoying, at least afterwards. But don't worry, we'll understand it. Anyways, we need to grab the sword, ready to stance, and then remove. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete. Master. Link. My master. Link. I had my suspicions, but until now, I wasn't sure. Yet, here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend will one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this ruse exists as a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess' swords shine bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give a faint otherworldly light. At first, I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with a sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of the legend would come to pass in my lifetime. Words I've sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade one who is also useful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah, yes, the oral tradition of one of the least reliable methods of information, retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess' chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the lands such as his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of our old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. It is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind you. You got the Emerald Tablet! The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a Skyward strike. These blasts are a form of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful Skyward strike. Yeah. So this new weapon of ours is the Goddess Sword. Yeah, the Goddess Sword, of course, is the sword where Fi inhabits, which should be pretty obvious, at least, like, you know, since she's the sword spirit of this thing. And of course, like in some Zelda games, this is one of the few Zelda games, at least in 3D, where Link can actually fire sword beams. And of course, these sword beams can not just be used as weapons, but also activate switches like this. Now, we activate that, and let's examine it. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you place in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to see the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword, and I will accompany you in your travels. Yeah, press the down key to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turned to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think if what this Fi said is true. Zelda's alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you decide to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What you've seen here today defies explanation, but it's only the start of your journey. Please see through it and improve the language of truth. Alright. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is strong here. It's been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those close, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You better change before you go. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can imagine a more fitting color for you. It is as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters to see if you can glean more useful information about the ancient texts. You're always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Oh, and with this, guys, not only do we get a new sword upgrade, but we also get, like, you know, a friend to help us out, which is Fi. Fi actually she's actually pretty useful at a couple of things. Link. Oh, great. Fletch wants something. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you were heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. It is an adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. Nice. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You can buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch and they might come in handy on an adventure. Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Alright, and actually, though, I might as well show what Fi can do, actually. Which, at least normally. So Fi, which you need to, like, lock on with someone. Look at this. Fi can actually knows the information about some people. His name is Fletch, and he seems to suffer from a lack of confidence in his physical abilities. He attends the Knight Academy with you, Master. He is often troubled by his lack of physical strength relative to the other boys his age. Yeah, so Fi knows at least a good deal about the people here in Skyloft, which is pretty neat. Which is actually pretty interesting how she does it. What is this one? Oh, that's Headmaster Kehora's room. Hey Link, you made it! Finally into the senior class. That outfit suits you. But now's hardly the time to celebrate, right? I can't believe Zelda has gone missing. You and Zelda are so close. I know you must be worried sick. I don't know. I just have this feeling she's alive and well somewhere. You got to believe that and wait for her to come home. Well, we have to look for her, Pipit. That's the one thing. Anyways. Excuse me. Alright. And with that, Skyloft is now truly open now, from this point on forward. But of course, before we do head off, there are some things we gotta buy. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed only with a sword will result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I advise you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Well, I was already way ahead of you, Fi. Well, let us be off now into the bazaar. And welcome to the bazaar. Now the bazaar has pretty much everything that you can need. It has potions, the shop. It's got a place to store your items, and as well a scrap shop that you can use to upgrade our weapons and tools. What's this? What is that in my eyes behold? Oh, young man, what a calamitous vision appeared before me. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead of you. But I can foresee that it will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes, listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze into my eyes and come closer. Yeah, that's Spirit. He's the guy that runs his fortune teller, or he's the fortune teller. So he runs it, of course. And actually, let's go talk to you. Hey, you there? Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Over to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your heart. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least, Let me tell you, one look at you, and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldron full. So don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. Oh, I forgot to ask you if you have an empty bottle in you. Just so you know, I can't sell your potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potion in an empty bottle. So it's a useful thing to carry around. And with that, we have an empty bottle. That is nice and valuable too. Empty bottles fit in your adventure pouch. Press R to take a look. Yeah, first while holding R. Yeah. We know how that works. Yeah, if you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off at the item check. Well, let's get our empty bottle, which actually, what is this potion? This is it's a mysterious elixir, knows how revitalizing potion. Yeah, okay, that's the one that I want to get. It'll restore 4 hearts, and it even fixes a shield, which I'll actually buy this actually because it'll be useful. There we go. We got a revitalizing potion, which it can replenish a shield durability and also hearts. And yes, you guys heard me correctly. Shields got durability. We're not out of that game yet. Hi, customer. Hello there, friend. My shop carries the finest products you'll find everywhere. Please take a moment for your sense to savor the wonderful treasures I have prepared just for you, friend. Yeah, okay. Of course, someone's friend inside you doesn't need to hear my ramble on. Straight to business. Yeah, okay. This is what I need to buy. That's a wooden shield. You can use it to block and repel attacks. You must be careful though, as it will break if it takes too much abuse. Oh, and don't forget about fire. It will burn quite easily. It is an unfortunate property of wood. It could be yours for 50 rupees. Yeah, sure. And with that, we have a wooden shield. Yeah, it breaks easily and it burns, so we gotta be careful how we use it. Alright, well, let's use this. And also, Ruben also sells like other items too. He sells bombs, but we don't have a bomb bag. And also we don't know how to use them. He also sells some arrows, but yet again we don't have an arrow or a quiver to use them. And we have some Deku seeds, but yet again we need a slingshot for them to use it, and we don't have a slingshot or anything like that. Well, anyways, all right. With that, we pretty much now have everything that we need. Oh, and as for the shield, I forgot to mention. There you go. Yeah, to use the shield, you have to press down on your left thumbstick. You can actually parry your shield. Of course, you can parry your shield or block. Yeah, it's gonna come pretty handy, but remember, this is a pretty brittle shield, and it's a pretty starting out one. Hey, look up there! It's Beetle's Air Shop. It's here. He sells bug nets there. I want one so bad. There's a bell hanging down from the shop, and if you ring it, Beetle will stop for you and pick you up. But that bell's is up off the ground. You have to launch something at it, so you have any hope of ringing it. Interesting. Yeah, Beetle's shop. That'll come into play later. Anyways, let's go head off like this, to this place. Which actually, let's jump off. Here we go. Off we go. Alright. Now, let us go, down here, of course. We have, of course, we need to make her over here. Oh, look at this. You have a little bird, of course, a little, bird here of a rupee. Let's try to take it. Missed it. Never mind, I'll get another time. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's jump off. Here we are. Welcome. Master, please make sure to use your sailcloth when... Yeah, I know. There was an injury. I took the liberty of deploying the sailcloth for you this time. You did not fight. I literally used it. Master Link, we've arrived. Yeah, obviously. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyward legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. The Sealed Grounds. Please proceed with caution, Master. Yep, well, here we are. Welcome to the Sealed Grounds. Yeah, this place right here, it'll be pretty important. We'll be coming back to it over and over, but before we do... Oh, new enemy. Alright, new enemy. This is a Deku Baba. Dekubabas, we fought these guys all the way back in Twilight Princess, and that's the funny part. We fought them, but they're a little bit different compared, to the Twilight Princess incarnations. They actually have a much more harder shell, like that. See, yeah, a much more harder shell, which means we have to cut them like in a pre-positioned way. And they drop like jelly blob. That's nasty. Yeah, it may look like an old junk or a blob junk, but it can be useful. Okay, now this Dekubaba has a bit of a split face, which actually, yeah, we can also like parry right in time, which like that, and there we cut them like by the stem. That's how it works. And now we have two of them. Careful with them. There we go. That takes care of those babas. Well, that was an interesting cutscene. Anyways, we gotta keep looking around, see what we can do about this door. There's a big stone door with a very familiar with a Sheikah symbol there, which so I guess even the Sheikah are even around here somewhere. Master, I have information to report. While these doors appear to have been opened recently, they are now sealed shut by a powerful unidentified force. Probably, yeah, unidentified, but I can easily know where that eye comes from. Yeah, so I guess probably implying that there's a Sheikah living here. Anyone, of course, that has played The Legend of Zelda knows the Sheikah are around. Yeah. But anyways, I guess we need to go down there and check what's going on with that. But yeah, but moving on as well with a couple of other things. I'm gonna go down here. That's down here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go. Sailcloth. There we go. And now we got this thing. Young one. Child of destiny. Descended from the sky. Rise the sword of the goddess. Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Yeah, we have this thing, which of course, yeah. Alright, we can't split, we can't take that, but let's shoot it, and there, it's sealed away. Or not sealed away. There we go. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates close to your sailcloth, I promise this. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Can you explain this what to do? No, thank you. I can explain it by myself. Understood, Master. So here we have dowsing. Which of course, hold up and then select Zelda as your dowsing target. Well, she still explains it like what it is. But this is dowsing. Dowsing, it pretty much lets us to look for our objective. Yeah. And of course, Zelda's presence seems to be going up from up there. So if you ever get lost, you can always use like the dowsing in order to help you out on your next objective if you don't know where you're going. Anyways, let's go up here. There we go. Alright. Now let's go enter this temple and see what we can find. Seal temple. Alright, looks like, the dowsing is getting stronger, of course. The traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Link. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The Skyward strike is yours to complete. It is proof that you're fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, also that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. Excuse me. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. The gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves toward the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable. But for now, we must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose. She must pursue as do you. She set out for Fair Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to the Fair Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so it will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press A to a beacon, which of course, right here. Though you cannot see from where you are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Lead the temple to the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Fair Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should be proof useful to you on your journey. You're ready. Lead to the door before you and enter the woods. Wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. You said that there's a chest, oh, there it is. Oh! Another like, revitalizing potion. Huh, that's useful. 2 bottles. Alright, coolio. Let's go, go out and take these. Now then, what do we got over here? There's the beacon. Of course, we have to follow it. Simple as that. We have some birds over here. Oh. Right, they're all over the place. No matter what game I see them, they're everywhere. Out of my way! Scram! Oh, great. Okay. Alright, looks like we have... Alright, we have new enemies. These are red bokoblins. These monsters have plagued the lands since ancient times. They each play different roles and their weaponry varies. They prefer to act in groups. None of them are intelligent by any definition of the world. Curiously, they seem to have a mysterious obsession with fashionable undergarments. Yeah, so the Replicoblins, yes, this is actually where they got their red color later down the line. They fight in groups, may I remind you, they're extremely dangerous. In fact, they're, well, not extremely dangerous, really. There we go. Yeah, I suggest you just fight one at a time, because, like, you know, they can get, like dangerous, like, you know, in groups. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Phew. Thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I didn't expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of these guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud, I am Gorko, the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place above the called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They're rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little bit crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, but makes you want to know more, does it not? Yeah, I guess I have time to talk to you, Gorko. Sounds like I have to follow a connoisseur of ancient culture here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself because I am about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on the Sky Island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than the birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the pillars. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy with plum fruit that cures all diseases. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold, no chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong, it is beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Sure. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. Whoa! What in the world has happened? Do you use some kind of magic? That statue reacted to the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Well, this right here is a red statue. These statues of course also work as save points, but they can also take us back to Skyloft. Should we ever want to go back there. Goro, what was that? The statue just reached to you. What do you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I got to know. Yeah, he's got to examine the statue further, but. Anyways, I guess with that though, we kind of did seem to explore explore this place. And there's a cave up here. Actually, before I do end this episode, I may as well go up and explore this cave, see what we can find. Oh, it's a shortcut. Nice. There we go. Yep. With that, we have a shortcut like to the Faron Woods, or not to the Faron Woods. This place. Well, anyways. Alright guys, well I'll see you guys in the next episode where we begin exploring, well, the woods, because apparently we have to go after the princess, or not the prince, I keep getting it wrong. Dang it, this is not the Kingdom of Hyrule. Okay, I'll see you guys then. Peace out.